Hey everyone, this is Jason from TechAris, and today we're actually going to take this Xbox One and we are going to skin it with one of these real wood covers from Toast. So here we go. We went with the ebony, and Toast actually makes a lot of products for cell phones and tablets and Chromebooks. We've also done a few of those. You can check out the reviews on techaris.com. Let's see what's in the package here. So for starters, looks like we've got the main panel here, and I don't know if you can see that, but it is scored a little bit, so those will wrap around the edges. We have a front panel piece, and it looks like we've got some goodies stapled in a little bag here. Which will be your side panels and whatnot. And then we have the installation instructions. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to move all this stuff over to the side here. We'll bring the Xbox back front center stage. And hopefully you'll be able to follow along with this. So step one, it says to disconnect the Xbox for best results and unplug all the cables, which kind of a no-brainer, but you always got to put those in there. Okay, and first it says to take these alcohol wipes, just kind of wipe down the surfaces that we are going to be skinning. So I'll just wipe it lightly there. Dries pretty quick. There we go. Okay, so the first piece we have here obviously is the main piece. As you can see here, it looks like she goes on right like so. And what we want to do with this is peel off the back. These little dots that you see here, they will stay on, so even though it is 3M tape, once you peel this off, those dots will stay on there. And if you ever want to peel it off your Xbox later, it's supposed to make it a little bit easier. So I just want to make sure that we've got all the pieces looking right here. Before we go, you know what they always say, right? Measure twice, put on once. Okay, so we'll start with the biggest piece here. And easy. There we go. And as you can see, as I mentioned before, these little dots there, they stay on, so if you do want to take it off later, you can. I don't know if you can see that, but right there it's got a nice little Toast engraved in it, so let's very carefully put this down here. Looks like we got it lined up pretty good. And just going to press her down. And these sides here are scored. And again, we'll just press those down. Looks like it sticks fairly good under here. And this back piece is just a little, not quite a full 90-degree angle. And there we go, got our first piece on. Okay, so next we're actually going to put on the front face here. And this may be a little bit tricky to see here just because I am using a tripod for the camera at the moment. But again, we will line this up. And interestingly enough, it's got two really minor skinny ones here that will actually wrap around just each side of the disc tray here, which is quite a nice little attention to detail. Alright, so it's again, little dots on the back there. Got this all peeled off, and the dots on this one just seem to be on the glossier plastic portion, which is just fine. I actually don't anticipate taking this off at all. think this is going pretty good actually. If you look at her, she's all lining up okay. Just press this down, get the edges first, make sure that they fit nice. Actually quite, seem to be doing quite well. Actually pretty impressed. This is my first toast cover that I've installed, and it does seem to be cut really decently. On there. That little bit of play I think is just the front panel of the Xbox there. Nothing to worry about once it's sitting there. I think it looks pretty good. Okay, so continuing along. Next piece that they suggest to put on is a strip down right here. So again, if you'll notice, there's a more angled piece and a little bit of a flatter piece. If we look at the side here when we place our strip on, just to make sure it fits, you want that more angled piece up at the top there. Okay, so again, looks like it'll fit. It'd almost be nice to have a little extra tab that sticks out a bit that you could just grab and take off. Okay, so again, just double check that you've got that extra angle up near the top there. And like they said, the nice thing about these is it doesn't stick quite right away until you press her down, so all in there. There we go. Now we got that bottom front piece done. Not that you can really see it too much from that angle, but when you're looking straight on, I'll have some more pictures in the review as well. You can go from there. Okay, now the largest flat piece, they say, goes on the right hand side, so that would be covering this piece here. As you can see, we've got a little section from this front side. I'm assuming that they put those tabs on there. There we go. And I don't know if you can quite see that, but as you can see, it measures up there. Okay, so we've got that strip here on. As you can see, it meets up nicely in the corner here and even wraps up a bit on the back there. So now what I'm going to do is just quickly take these last couple strips here. There's one that goes here, there's a longer one that goes here, as well as one here, and then of course there's a couple more on this side as well. And as you can see here, these are the remaining pieces that we have here. So I'm not going to bore you with watching me put all those on, but I will quickly put them on, and then we'll have a quick look once it's finished. Right, and there we have it. Our finished toasted Xbox One. Again, these are the toast skins. This one here is the ebony, and as you can see, it goes all the way around the edges, and just along the back strip here, and again on each side, and the front, and a little bit at the bottom there. So there you have it. Definitely gives your Xbox One a bit of a personal look to it. And you can also order these with a custom cut design. They will cut a design in there for you for a little bit extra. But yeah, if you're interested, you can get these at toastmade.com. They're made in Portland, Oregon. And you can head over to techharris.com. The link is below for our full review. Thanks for watching.